Cyberpunk 2077 has been out for 5 years at this point. I actually cannot believe that, but I have still never played this game. And that changes today because this is going to be my first ever time even experiencing this game. I've never loaded it up. I don't know anything about the storyline, but I picked it up on a Steam sale and I thought after 5 years, it's probably time that I give it a go. So sit back, relax, enjoy this playthrough. I'm very frustrating to watch. Little teaser for you there. So you'll be shouting at the screen a lot, I'm sure. So any comments, any feedback that you have, please drop it below. If you like these sort of long playthroughs, I am currently 25 episodes into a Skyrim playthrough, which I'll put up there if you want to watch my Skyrim first time ever playing as well. And that's what this channel is all about, me just rediscovering games that I've missed over all these years. So let's jump straight into it. Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, so here we go. Now, I have just played the first 5 minutes of this and then realised that the music would cause a nightmare for copyright. And then I found in the settings there's a disable copyright music button. So I've now come back out. I've enabled the listen to copyright music. And now I'm going to start a brand new game again. So let's just go back. So it is my first time, but not for 10 minutes. So let's do new game. We are going to do normal difficulty level, as we did before, and then I've just done all this, so I chose Corpo. You can read these yourself. This is, you know, like a scrapyard living out in the back streets. This is your living on the streets, you're tough and rough like that, and this is your corporate person who's got out the corporate world. So that's what I've chosen. Again, if you want to watch that, there's loads of stuff online. Let's just go. Right. Presets, I went like this, and then I went, there's a preset, oh, it's a randomized button. Oh. No, I want the same character I had a minute ago. I was like that, but the hair was pink. There you go. Great. I've also enabled the nudity sensor just because it's YouTube. So that's why the nudity sensor is on. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother. So that's the other setting I changed. I've learned. Now, I went for full intelligence, full technical ability, and a body. Is what I went for. So let's try that again. All right, okay. Few leave the corporate world with their lives. You've bent the rules, exploited secrets, and weaponized information. Yes. Ready. Press B to continue. I did that last time as well, sitting there looking at the menu screen. Ah. Jackie Wells. Ah.
V, you there?
Yeah, I am here.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
Everyone's a critic. Oh well.
We had a leak. My boss called, dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right?
Who's this?
Who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
Good luck. Okay. Let's go. The run button, I found that. Follow the lift.
Arasaka security forces prevent mass riots in San Francisco, saving the city.
Excuse me, excuse me. Come on, haircut, get out of the way.
An Arasaka investigation.
Oh, war is over.
You were supposed to be here an hour ago.
All right.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Hanging up. I'll be in my office. You hurry up.
I like that when they put real video in, like in the game. We're nearly there. Let me out first. Come on.
Mr. Jenkins asked.
Hey, V.
He's in his
It's been ages.
Emergency protocols
Uh-oh.
active.
It's
System
me,
security
Frank.
confirmed.
We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I remember. How have you been? Let's have this conversation.
I didn't know you were in Night City. Have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel.
Yes.
Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
What are they saying?
What does everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead.
Whoa, why are you telling them that?
Listen, sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure,
All right.
sure. Good seeing you again.
All right, bye. Just tell him all the secrets. What are you doing? Keep your mouth shut.
Don't look, but that's her, Jenkins' girl.
What? You gonna say something? I'll punch you in the face. Oh, you can't. Worth a try, wouldn't it?
Please enter the antechamber.
Well, I'm trying to. Open the door. Scanning. Oh, yeah.
Visitor authorization granted.
Okay.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you.
I will.
We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation?
Okay. European Space Council, the ESC. Okay.
Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now.
Oh my god.
Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of
Ruthless.
least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
You got him on the phone now. Just keep talking to him. No.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
It's not the first time she screwed you, isn't it?
This isn't the first time Abernathy set you up.
No, not the first.
Okay.
Smeared me in front of Japanese execs, so she'd be the one promoted to director of spec.
Ah, yes. That's what I just said to that guy.
Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Pour me a drink, mate.
Effective. What would you do
Hello?
in my position?
I'd pour my guest a drink. Outrageous.
You have to defend yourself. Remind Abernathy you're not her doormat.
You're right.
Yeah.
Smack her once, but hard. She'll respect you.
All right.
Seems we see eye to eye.
Well, no, not the drinks we don't. You should have... You're not going to pour me one, no. Can I help myself? Brilliant.
Take this.
Ooh. All right.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates.
Ooh.
Driver, chief of security, lover,
Everything.
lover's husband, everything. Use it and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. You said it. I need to defend myself.
Yeah. If I refuse?
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions.
Yeah, fair enough.
This isn't a request, V.
Ooh.
We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
I will take the money. There's no... Yeah, I'll
Use
take
this
that.
money only. Find the right people for the job. No corporate affiliation. And for the core task,
All right.
use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah. I think we're clear.
Gotcha.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use.
An AV,
And don't
automatic...
disappoint me.
What is that? Automatic vehicle?
Jenkins, Night City Counter-
Antimatter vehicle. What does AV stand for? We'll find out.
I have those reports you asked for?
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
I know.
Yeah.
But I have them now.
Send
Yeah.
them to my inbox. And you and I will have a word about this later.
Yeah. That's it.
Hey, V, you alive?
Hello.
How's things in the Viper pit?
Need your help, Jack. Got some biz.
Ooh, got some biz.
Always biz with you, Chica. You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet
Okay.
me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Talk to... Okay, where's... How do I get out of here? Oh. Is that the lift? Open. Yes. Oh.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is this about Frankfurt?
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Okay.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects
Yes.
they might be onto him.
Okay.
They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like
I-
we run orphanages clean.
Hmm.
Bleach server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Nah, keep digging.
Keep in there digging. We invested way too much getting him that deep to back out now.
Yeah.
You sure?
Do I really need to repeat myself?
Oh, of course not.
That's it, is it? Yeah. Keep... Oh, hello. We got in here then. Open drawer. I want to open the drawer. We've got pick up card. What does that do? Well, that was absolutely pointless. Use cognitive booster. What does that do? No, I don't want to use that. How do I get out of here? Ah, I can't see where I'm going. What are you up to? Okay, what are we doing? Go to the AV garage. Where's that then? Ah. What? Is it making me log into the computer? Oh, for God's sake. Right, okay. Use. Okay, these are my emails, yeah? Please to announce the opening of a new space. Okay. Report. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be reading here. The net. What's this? Crystal Palace. Okay. Is that updated now? What's happening? Yeah, there we go.
I have nothing to add.
Tell your people to be careful. No, I didn't say anything of the sort. Lunar bases are
That's
huge
right.
to them.
No comment.
They won't forgive
How
us
many
for
times
this.
do I-
All right.
Did you see the report on the vote?
What?
I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
Forever. That's a song, isn't it? Never tear us apart. The final countdown. Yeah. I'll just jump out. Hello. What you got to say?
Matter?
Whoa, 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 right, aggressive. So aggressive. Can I fly one? No. Just get in. Alright, I'm fine. What shoes am I wearing there? What's...
Provide your destination.
Oh. Lizzie's bar.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Yes.
Noted. En route.
Alright. Minibar. I don't want to take a drink. Switch on news.
This is N54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused the
Petrochem.
incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices.
Oh dear.
Corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Fine, I'll take a drink. Let's have see what happens. They'll poison me. Drink. Whoa. Life coach, incoming call.
Hello, V.
Now.
Yes?
What?
We weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Get lost.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call.
What?
Is everything in order?
Oh, can we sack him?
Things are dandy.
Dandy. That's what you're getting?
Think back to our last session.
No.
The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Get right on that.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
See you later.
New job. Get an upgrade. The Amber Fox. Yaiba. So much detail, isn't there? What's that say? No, I missed it. Your neighbor already called. What? Speed loans. Ooh. Sweet clean speed. Oh. I'd hate to live in a city like this. It'd be horrendous, wouldn't it?
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
All right.
Find a spot close to the bar. As close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Yeah.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
Okay. We'll land there. Oh, it's the people.
We have arrived at your destination.
Oh, get out. Let's get out.
What's your problem, Psycho Suit?
Oh,
This
attack.
looks like a
I know.
landing pad to you.
I won't attack you.
Could've fucking crushed us.
Out of my way.
What? Who the fuck are you to say that to me?
Oh, yeah.
Arasaka counter intel. We done here?
Deal with it. Oh, you dealt with?
Fuck. Used to be our hood, this. Corpos. Fucking do whatever. Think the world's theirs.
Oh, yeah. You want to go? Yeah. Hustle. Look at those trousers. They're all wearing... They're not even... What the hell kind of slippers are these? Don't fuck with the Moise. Yeah. Don't just park it there, mate. I mean, that is rude. That's right in the middle of their game, to be fair.
Well, what?
What? Good chat.
Couldn't use the front door like everyone else?
Keep an eye on the AV for me, will ya?
I don't get paid to do that.
Right, get out
I
of the
wasn't
way.
asking. And not a scratch on it when I get back.
Ooh.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Whoa. Here we go. Wow, this place looks terrible.
That cream new place.
What?
We went there yesterday. Huh. Drawing a blank.
Great. What are you chatting about? Can I get on your table?
Hey, is there something I can do for you? Because I'm kind of busy.
Okay, all right, good. Everyone's up for chatting, I see. That's lovely. What's this wallpaper? Look at the wallpaper. I mean, that is pretty awesome wallpaper. What's this guy doing? You all right there, mate? Oh, what's this?
Eye the tiger, babe.
Okay. No? Alright, let's just go to our target then. Hello!
Don't come here often, do you? It's good to see you, chica. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
Good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. You know how it is. I can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
This problem. If I feel like that sounds rude, if I say you need, if I have to tell you to keep it safe, that seems like bad manners. I'll just give it to him.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. Don't trail.
Let's just throw it.
Eddie's only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe two. A runner with a gold-plated brain.
What's that?
A driver with wheels from hell.
A gold-plated brain.
Mention, a solo.
The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Yes.
Thought I could always count on you, Jack.
Well, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm not all sunshine and rainbows, but this job ain't my style. Actually, I didn't think it was yours either.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or, okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Refuse.
But I can, and I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita.
Gracias.
Double tequila with grenadine and lime.
Ugh.
Nothing better for drowning nerves.
You sure? Oh, thanks.
No, I don't drink.
Well, apart from in the car.
Still never bend the rules, huh? Hey, okay, I get you. This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is?
What?
Un pacto con el diablo.
Don't know what that means, but thank you.
Been saying it all along. Sold your soul
Yeah.
to the Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice?
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always. Hey.
Oh.
You lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
You're from headquarters.
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? Are you here about Frankfurt?
We're here for you.
Uh-oh.
Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Who are you
Name
again?
and department again? Didn't quite catch it the first time around.
Uh-oh.
How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh?
Uh-oh.
Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
Okay. Just take it. Not my stuff.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes.
Ooh.
But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you.
Stand up. You're coming with us.
Come on, move it.
Spinning.
Whoa.
I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro.
Is that a threat?
Yeah, smash him up.
Start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Alrighty. What is with the trousers, mate? Nice.
Ooh, dodged one there. V, how you feel? You alright?
I can't. What?
I can't breathe.
Yeah, breathe, man.
Need help?
No.
Oh.
It's just withdrawal syndrome.
From what?
Sort of. Think they cut off my hormone regulators.
Oh.
Biomon and stat analysis system. Body's got to adjust.
Hey. Should I get you to a Ripper?
A what?
Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
Just get no.
Give me a minute.
Oh, what's going on?
Together.
Oh, lagging. Lagging.
That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
Hello. This is great.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them, so they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see.
What is going on with the lag here?
Besides, you haven't lost everything.
No?
No, Jack, I did. Lost everything.
Everything's gone.
Access to intel systems. My pad, car, contacts. Every shred of credibility.
Whoa.
Well, at least you still got the eddies for the hit job.
The money is.
Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching. Just right for a new start.
Whoa, what is going on?
That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right?
This is a non-optimized section. What's going on here?
V! Hey, hermana. Your new life. It starts now.
All right, with a lag-free start, is it? Because that was terrible. What's going on there?
Hello there, Night City!
Hey, focus on winning this
Stanley here
fall.
with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her.
What is going on here?
Every new day
Skip.
here means 100 new arrivals. But
Alright,
only
so
half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good
this is like a
one.
snapshot of what we've been doing
What
then.
do these peeps come to and see? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first.
Bam.
AC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them?
Yeah.
The graveyard.
Oh, nice. That's a good move.
Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk.
Cool t-shirt.
In Night City.
Vest.
The city of dreams.
There we go. There we go.
What we're looking for is somewhere in this building.
All right.
Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her.
Half a year later.
Ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
No.
Not now, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
I've read the controls.
Sure.
I read them.
Mañana.
Let's do this.
Just go. Right, I remember the controls
this way.
From what I've read. Assign a grenade. Okay, how do I do that? Inventory, map, character, stats. No idea. Let's just carry on. I'm coming. Hang on. Draw weapon. We should probably have our weapons drawn, shouldn't we? That sounds like a sensible thing to do. What's this? Now, left trigger, left bumper was the hack button, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh my god, that made me jump.
Target's Sandra Dorset.
Yep.
Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction.
Oh.
Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
Oh, great.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Calm the hell down, both of you.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Yeah, Bug. You focus.
That's crouch. That was left, so... Oh, what's that? What can we get? Spunky monkey. Out of order. Okay, fine.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got zero eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late.
Is that you?
I hate this life or death
No,
shit.
go away.
Hurry.
I'll go in. Oh, damn.
Try hacking the door.
Oh,
Think you
yes.
can trip it on your own, V?
Oh, probably. Just the LB button, isn't it? Open. Execute. Ah, yeah, easy, look at that.
No profile.
What's that? Tapping LB. You mean holding, not tapping? What? Computer?
Make moves, chica. Your move, V.
Oh.
Are we fucking late? Is that her?
Hang on, wait. I'm pressing LB. You said to look for stuff. I'm looking for stuff.
Sandra Dorset's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf.
Oh
This
dear.
one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's
Alrighty.
keep looking.
Door open.
Mira, eyes up.
Peñadas. Oh, pendios. Drop him quietly. Wow. Oh, okay. I can do sneaky. Right. Okay. Shoot's gonna pop up. Grab. Bam. Kill and put in. Yes.
Nice. Could've done that better myself.
That was pretty slick, wasn't it? Terrible music.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Please fuck these Reapers. Oye, V, they're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Execute. Just execute. Distract. Blocked.
Huh?
Scabs are still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. And definitely
Come on now. Whoa. What's that do?
You know who you're messing with? That all you got?
Bam! Oh my god, controller's horrible to use.
Rip up the shreds! Man down! Into the crowd! Empty mag! End her! Hell yeah! We got options here. Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole? Anything!
Room he's in looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 seconds to grease the lock.
Okay, B. Lights and crossfire.
Bam!
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks
I'll
like
wait for
got
you.
'em.
Yeah!
Clear to go.
I'm already in.
Where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
In here.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah! Check body, young woman. That one. Excuse me, sir.
Daughter.
Okay.
Our target.
We make
She
it?
doesn't look great. Well,
V, jack into our biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
check biomonitor.
Checking in.
Look good.
Biomonitor panel.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig.
Sig. You couldn't say signal.
Reconfig or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Ugh.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard. Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Okay, pull it.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Go.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
There we go.
Biomon Clave
3
Trauma
minutes.
will be here in 3 minutes.
Do I need to
Your
move?
premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Pick up.
She's flatlining.
Uh-oh.
B, need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Air hypo. What the hell is that? Boom! Boom. Oh, okay. An epi shot type thing.
I think
worked.
Fuera, chica. Get her outside.
Oh, why didn't you carry her? Can I run? No, I can crouch still.
Terrace.
Wow, cool. It does look gorgeous. Look at the graphics. It's fantastic. Oh, nice. Where am I going with this then? Oh, just here. Oh. Are these friendly or not?
Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions.
Okay. What instructions?
Place the patient on the ground.
On the ground. All right. There you go.
5 steps back. Now. TT-133 to control.
Ow!
NC-570442 secured.
I was just looking.
Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine. 110
Whoa.
norepinephrine. 800 fibrinogen.
Bye then.
Hey, that hurt. Followed orders.
Should have followed orders. Shut up. Oh, you can fall down. I think you can fall down. What's that? Distract enemy. Oh.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Okay.
Good work. Shit show's over.
Hang on. What's this?
Cutting my wires now.
Money.
See you in the near future.
The money is.
I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. But don't get used to it.
Oh, where'd you go?
You're saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Get out of the way, come on.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell
Oh.
her the job's done.
Press down. Wakako. Hey. Alrighty.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Well.
Of course she's alive and well. What we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you.
Yes.
Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away.
Yes.
I guess home is the only place you wish to be now.
Well, I'd like to collect some of my money first.
PD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Right.
Word's out the NCPD is
Street
gonna put
cred.
Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put in 5th.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm
Oh,
driving.
you're driving. Oh, can I get in the back? Oh, no. Fine. Get in the front then. Let's go. Where are we going? New job. The gig. Track job. Wait for lockdown to end. Why are you not turning the wheel? What the hell? What's this? What type of budget graphics is this? All these beautiful animations. Oh. What's that?
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland,
Who?
Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
It's quite a nice shot though, isn't it? Looking out the window. Apart from the dodgy... Oh wow, what is that?
Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh yeah. It's a nice shot. I like this. Oh! Van on our ass. Oh! Just start shooting them.
Fucking run, Jackie! Come on, V! Hands, keep her steady!
What are we shooting at? Okay. What are we doing?
Holy fuck!
Can I do some hacking or something? No.
Chingado! Got you, asshole!
See ya, losers. Bam.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking out the window, wasn't I? Even got the stickers on the window at the bottom. Nice. See? What did I say? Oh, hello. What's this? What is going on there? Creepy. This feels like a El Guapo. Oh, is this the cordon?
Damn. They're pulling out all the stops.
Yeah. Oh no, hello.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
System malfunction. What is?
What's it that makes me so special?
A heart of gold? Cause only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance.
Look at this dude over here.
That's a shame.
Look
Oh, come on.
No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
What's stuff in the back? Yeah, the baseball bat behind. Don't check that.
True, but they're the last.
Well, that didn't take much convincing.
Okay, on your way.
Good border control.
Good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Officer, ma'am. Ooh. Okay.
So you can be nice when you feel like it.
When am I not nice?
Always.
I'm always never not nice.
What? What's the steering wheel? Dodgy. I'm not convinced that was enough turning. Oh, yeah, look. Oh.
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Whoa. Shoot.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
Oh, boom. Oh.
Average badges.
Damn.
That's Max TAC. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
All right. How do we know they had it coming? We actually don't know, do we? If you're riding as a passenger and nothing important is going on, you can press B to skip and arrive at the destination immediately. You could do with knowing how long the drive is, couldn't you? Because I quite like the sort of...
Almost at your place.
Oh.
What about you? Not likely to make it
That
back
long.
to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Mm-hmm. Whee! Not enough turning the steering wheel. That's gonna... You're bugging my immersion there. You're ruining it.
Sweet dreams, then.
Bye.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will.
You won't. Men never do that. They say that. Ow! Perk points. Ooh. How do I level up? Character. 1 perk point available. Yes. Technical intelligence. Rifles, sniper rifles, handguns, throwable weapons, and advanced stealthy perk abilities. Okay. Yeah, I like the intelligence. Skill progression. Okay. What am I looking at here? Done? I don't know what I did there. Remote activation. Okay, go home.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the
Bug? Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping your deets.
Zipping her your deets. Zipping her your deets. Not sure about this.
Our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip-In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's life treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Okay.
I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought after.
I don't trust you, man. You're too aggressive.
What? Say hello. Oh, hello. Snacks. We've got going on here. That's the wipeout. That was disgusting. Happy hour.
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Paid to get it fixed the last two. Gotta be some kind of scam.
Gonna have a word with this super. Oh yeah.
Can we fix it? Okay, go home. That's the quest. This is home. Whee! What's that do? Body needs some tweaks. Approach the mirror in your apartment or safe house. Change appearance. Oh. Why no, I don't need to. Oh, but that's cool. You can change. Open wardrobe. Upper body, I've got a choice of, or yeah, leather, yeah. Lower body, okay. Like it. What's that? Feet. Office pumps. Oh no, they're terrible. We're going to trainers. Okay. Yeah. Smart frames. Oh, you can take pictures, can't you? Yeah, okay. What's this do? Go to bed. Well, I'm trying to. Oh, that's bed. Let's sit down. Let's go to bed. I've just put clothes on to go to bed, but don't worry about that. Minor detail. Act 1. Check your weapon stash and check your email. What a boring set of quests.
Whoa, V. You get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. Don't know, a neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you.
Oh.
I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Whee. Take a shower. Nice. Leave shower. Am I closed? Yeah, we're closed now. Right, don't worry about that. Change appearance. Okay, that's pretty cool. No, I don't want to look now. What's that do? That is a shiny pillow.
Welcome to the World Report on N54 News. The Western corporate states.
Ugh. WNS News. Just ads. What?
Northern Europe, the humanitarian crisis has worsened.
Leave the TV on.
From flooded regions.
All right, let's go. Right, what we got to do? What we got? We got some action. Oh, gate's open.
So, what? You embarrassed?
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? Later. How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. You could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Oh, let me just check my email. $. I take $. Oh. I mean, I can change these now. Oh, that's terrible. Does that do anything for me, though? No idea. Let's check my email, because that's going to bug me to sit there. How do I do that? Oh. At the computer. Messages. Buy 2 tickets, get a third free. Do not click on any emails with ads for a penis enlargement nanogel. This is a scam. Malware detected. The computer's been attacked by 3. Okay. Scan now button. Sophisticated. Okay. To auto fix the net page, you'll find vehicles currently up for sale. You can access the net page from your computer in the apartment. Machine guns. Okay. All right. Was that it? Was it? Done. We're gonna meet in.
NCPD, open up.
Oh dear.
Piece of shit. Come on.
What do I want to do? Causes a device malfunction. Robotic blade that will distract nearby people. Unlucky, mate.
Oh, no.
Hey, yo, V.
Let's
How
go.
about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Oh no.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Fist fights with okay. Okay. That's. Yeah.
I can arrange a fight or two.
How about that,
What do
eh?
you say?
What have you got for sale?
What do you got?
Only top shelf gear.
Ooh, oh, it's a shop. Yeah. So what is this? Filters. Equipped. I've got 948 pounds. Okay.
You go in the ring yourself?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
There's ways of fixing that. Forensic option.
Skip ahead.
Dish out my eddies for something else.
Okay, bye. Talk to the coach. Ah!
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said, good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale.
Ooh.
That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside old Watson. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V.
Okay. Fight the ring in Kabuki. Okay. How do I change the weapon? How do I change the quest though? One perk point available. Oh. Oh my god, look at this. Vehicle mounted weapons received. Oh, Jesus. I like that. 5% instant recharge of health items and grenades. What was I trying to do? Journal. That's 10 meters away.
Let's have a look.
That's what I got, isn't it? Ooh. 5,000. So journal, let's just carry on with our... Yes, thank you. Let's go.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite...
Oh, further down. Was he in the car park? Where are we going now? Going right outside here.
In the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation.
Alrighty. There we go. Oh. NCPD scanner hustles. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. Yeah, I'm busy, man. Alright. What's you got there? What's you got? Noodles? Yes.
Woman of the hour. Jeez. It took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting.
Yeah.
Sit down. Let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Come on, I want to sit down.
About a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
Right.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Okay.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Oh, Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you.
Fine. What kind of haircut you got there going on there, mate?
It's his job, his rules.
All right.
I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
All right.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
No.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz.
I'm glad to.
Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Okay, call it vehicle at current location with the...
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
Is that it there?
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Do I get to drive? Is this it? Get in. Ooh. Come on now. Oh, I do get to drive. And now it does stick.
Chica, easy on the gas, eh? I just ate.
Oh, yeah.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You know,
Yeah, look at this.
She's so sweet. Really gets me.
Oh, yeah. This is more like it. Sorry about that. That's my car. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is it. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us. V, get it together.
Come in there.
NCPD, stand down!
I was helping you. Oh no. I thought I was helping you. Well, that was a mistake.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
Good.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little kitchen up to do.
Just scrap that.
You look pleased.
Because I am. Always. Makes for easier living. But...
Yeah. Pet the cat. There you go. Okay. Through a common practice, cyberware installation. Still a dangerous and invasive procedure can only be performed by special. Okay. Select your desired cybernetic upgrade from the list and enjoy your new abilities.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, V.
Is that me causing that chaos outside?
What do I owe the pleasure today?
How about
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights.
That might be me. Sorry about that.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. Gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Well,
keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
All right.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Okay.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
Alrighty.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear?
Ooh.
Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Alrighty.
Kiroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
Kiroshi? What's that going to do for me?
Now jack in.
Kiroshi, whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
Gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand.
All right.
You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
Oh, okay. Oh, some upgrades. Okay. Phase Cyberwave improves your vision, allows you to highlight environmental clues. That's nice. Ranged combat skills. Well, I want that one. Wow, look at this. Are you sure you want to buy and install? Yes. What's this? Hands? Oh, can do hands as well. Oh yeah. $10. Oh, what's this do? I can add armor, increases resistance to damage. Whoa, what the hell? Now what? So are these, so I can't afford these, is that right? Is that what we're saying? Don't have enough money.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor.
Ooh.
In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this.
Okay.
Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
Okay.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Let's find out.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since.
Okay, play some.
Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting.
Oh, lovely.
Feel anything?
Look at my dentist.
Play-by-play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
Ah! What have I got? Move my head around a little. That's a long time with blackness.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Kuroshi UI.
Seen more dramatic improvements before.
Patience, kid. Give it a minute.
Scanning people with optical cyberware can provide you a lot of useful information, such as how strong an enemy might be, Who is in their crew and what type of weapon they use. As a skilled netrunner, you'll see a list of quick hacks which you can use against enemies. Oh, okay. Old LB.
It might take you a few seconds to adjust.
Old friend of Jackie Wells.
First time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
Access granted.
I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Database of wanted persons. A database of individuals with bounties assigned to them is now available to use. You can identify these wanted persons with your scanner. Since all are wanted dead or alive, the message used to claim the reward is entirely up to you. Nice.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Oh yeah. What about the virus?
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Ooh.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Okay.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
You bet you're right, you do.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of.
All right.
Once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Oh, what's taking so long? Move your ass. Okay.
Miss it, don't you?
Okay, we're going. Where is he in here?
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc.
Right.
He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me.
I'll take that.
For a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Gotta go.
Uh-oh. I just thought I'd ride. No one had it. Hello.
Hey there. What were we talking about?
There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before MaxTac hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Mm-hmm. Non-lethal takedowns, non-lethal weapons. Okay. just get in. Hello. Oh, damn.
Yo, Miss V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle?
All right.
Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
This some sort of test?
Just a pet topic of mine.
I mean, riddles?
No, Miss V. Ontology.
Ooh, ontology.
All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech.
Right.
A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Miss V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other?
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple.
Right.
Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why does she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Got a beef.
Slotting the shard.
What? Oh, shard, right. Whoa,
Got
whoa,
a
whoa.
classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass.
Oh dear.
Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Corpo.
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport. Got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Miss V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzle cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Alrighty, now we get to see the ride. But we get to skip the ride. Come on.
One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Oh, that car opening that way. Fancy. Street cred. Build your street cred to make a name for yourself in the Night City Oldwood. Okay.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally at 9, yeah?
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this
guy?
combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deeds of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be. Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Stick around. Hasta luego.
Six PM and 6 AM. Okay. Thought just occurred. Can't start your career in the major leagues, right? Sporting some rag of a t-shirt. Okay. Left you a couple of things in your stash at your apartment. Give me an honest try and I bet they'll fit you. Thanks, Vic. Won't hear me say no to free threads. Glad to hear it. Just collecting dust on my closet floor anyway. Okay. Miss Via, I just want to remind you again that the Eddies have already changed hands between me and the esteemed Maelstrom partners in biz. Around some of 10,000 Eddies, to be precise. So when you're there to take it off their hands, don't let them try to shake you down. Okay. You'll need it. Best of luck. Oh my god. How about a taste bud? The biochip in question is in fact the so-called relic. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So look at the city. All foods. Cool. Why did it leave me so far away? Can I get run over? closed. Yeah. Alright, well, that is where I'm going to call it quits on this first episode. There's a lot to take in when you're first starting to play a game, so I don't want to go too crazy. We're already an hour and a half already. So, let me know what you think. Have you played this game? Did you enjoy it? Any feedback you've got for me? Again, what am I thinking about it? I'm just trying to think, what do I think of it? I mean, there's so much going on. It's a bit hard to follow the storyline because there's just so many like angles coming from. I still don't quite understand how linear or sort of varied the gameplay is, because you're kind of just following the quest so far. But it's impressive. Do you think it's impressive? I think it's impressive. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'd like to carry on and see what happens, but that will depend on you guys. If you like this video, make sure you comment below, like the video and subscribe, and we'll see how it goes. If it performs well and you want to see more, I'll keep playing it. So, until next time, see you soon. Goodbye.